Reach. Reach. Alright, this might have some hot takes here. Condemned? I don't like Condemned. It's just a giant circle, man. You're running around the... Like, I mean, sometimes you're running circles with people, and, like, you just... There's times where I just can't find anybody, and I hate having to go through the middle and the 0G, because you're just kind of, like, helpless in there, because you jump and you're just floating slowly through the air, and I hate how that's, like, the only way to get from, like, that's the only thing connecting one side to the other, or else you have to go all the way around the outside of the map. Yeah, it makes you a sitting duck. Aesthetically, it's a cool map, and I like this map a whole hell of a lot more back when it came out, but I think that's just because back in the day with Reach, we were playing a lot of gray maps, and I was just happy we were getting anything. Just because of the Gauss, but that's a crap. Yeah, we'll do Highlands. Is that Highlands? Listen, I couldn't tell you why, but I've never had a good game. Like, not a good game. I've just never had an enjoyable game on this map. I don't know what it is, man. But like, the flow of the games have never been like that. Just good every time I've played this, and to me, it's just a bad map. You'd put it meh. I get it. Some people like it. Some people put it A. Meh. Me. You're probably right though. It deserves a meh. It's not a bad map. I can't say this is a bad BTB map. It definitely deserves a meh. But yeah, the scenery, the skybox and shit is cool in this. Now, when it comes to the CE maps for Reach, like, I rate them based... I do rate them based off how they played in the HCEA, or the Halo CE settings, that playlist. I loved the Halo anniversary playlist in Halo Reach. I loved that playlist so much. I mean, that's like... I wish MCC had that. That shit was so fun. I would get so... Like, I would get a ton of kills in that playlist. I get a ton of multi-kills. I love the Halo CE anniversary playlist for Reach. And so, that's kind of what I rate these maps based off of. Penance, in the anniversary settings, I really like it. Just normal Reach settings, it's not so great. I hate playing this in the competitive settings in hardcore. It's just fucking ass. And I'm giving it a meh. I don't think it's not bad, but it's nothing spectacular. Sanctuary, S tier. Zealot, used to call it Zealot back in the day. Normal Reach, they're all dog water. Zealot's A, in my opinion. It's okay. The top area on Zealot is kind of weird. It doesn't even need to be there, honestly. You take a lift, you go outside, and there's the timer. You have a 10-second timer, you die. If you jump one fucking time, you die. You go up top. If you jump one time when you're up top, you die. So, really stupid. But it is symmetrical. It is purple. That's cool. So... and it plays well, so it plays good for Slayer, for Flag. It's A tier. Steak, no, this is the last one we're doing. This is the last tier list we're doing. So you're gonna wait, okay, Steak? You're gonna wait. Boardwalk is a hard meh for me. Aesthetically boring. No, really. I don't know. Not many redeeming qualities on this one, but it's just meh. Uncaged, or The Cage, it's one of the Forge maps, just meh. Shit. Rook, what you were saying about like the anniversary maps being Reach and just normal, you said the anniversary maps were dog water in normal Reach settings. I don't think they were all dog water, but like, you got to remember, these maps came at a time where we were like, where all we had in Reach was like a lot of just mediocre maps, and gray maps, and we were playing so many grays. And like you think of a map like Penance or Beaver Creek, these maps were, you know, they were pretty. They were pretty. It was nice to play on something that wasn't gray. And so I think that kind of influenced my opinion on them a little bit, because at least they were nice to look at, other than the fucking gray maps that we had been playing on. Tempest, I like Tempest. It's good for 4v4 and BTB, I think. I think you can play it either way. It might be a little too big for 4v4, but it is a fun BTB map. And I'm going to leave it here for now, in A. But that might change. Powerhouse is a meh map for me. I enjoy Powerhouse more than I think a lot of people do. You got a lot of different weapons on it. You got this the focus rifle, got the rocket launcher, the grenade launcher, the gravity hammer, the shotgun, and they're all spread out in their own unique locations. And I think this map is kind of fun. Boneyard, I mean, this map was built for invasion. You can just tell. And I don't like it. I don't think this map's great for BTB at all. I think it works for BTB, but it was definitely like made with invasion in mind, I think, and I don't care for it. But I'm not gonna give it a bad. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give it a bad. I really don't care for this map. I don't. But it is okay for invasion, and it's going meh. It's going meh. It's going meh. You love Powerhouse? Yeah, I do like Powerhouse. I know some people don't, but I do. Reflection. It's a pretty map. It's a pretty map, but it is Ivory Tower. And the spawns on this map are kind of whack, because red team would always spawn. I don't exactly know how it is in MCC, but red team would always spawn rockets. And that team that spawned there gets rockets and snipe for free, because you can just jetpack up the snipe real quick. So I didn't like the spawns that much on this map. But I'm going to give him meh. Yeah, I'm giving him meh. Breakpoint. It's just meh for me. It's just meh. It has to be. Anchor 9. Meh. It's not terrible. It's symmetrical. Got the little 0G area outside. That's cool, I guess. Jetpack ruins a lot of maps. It does. I like Timberland. Not Timberland. What's this? It's called, what's this map called in Halo 4? Or Halo Reach? Timberland. It's something with an R, right? It's with an R, right? The Timberland remake for Halo Reach. Forget what it's called, but we'll just call it Timberland. I guess it doesn't matter. I really enjoy BTB on this map. So as a BTB map, that is going to go A tier for me. Headlong is another fun BTB map. That goes A tier for me. Or it's called Breakneck in Halo Reach. Actually, I don't like it as much in Reach. I don't like this as much as in Reach. And I'm going to put this meh. Battle Creek. Listen, I know it doesn't play great in the normal settings for Reach, but like playing this in the anniversary settings, it's a fun map. I even like the settings better. I think the one where they replaced the lift in the back, or they replaced the teleporter in the back with a lift to get you on top of the base. Actually, I think that version also had the teleporter even further back. But either way, I'm giving it A. I still have my issues with this map, Beaver Creek, but it played really well in the anniversary settings. Let me see map. I like in original Reach settings is solitary. Well, we'll do that one next. I was actually going to put that A as well. I don't really remember playing these maps, these anniversary maps in normal settings. It was always the anniversary settings. And I do think it is a good map for that. I did not like this map very much in original CE. I actually liked it better in Reach. And remember, with the CE, the anniversary settings, there are no abilities, so it's not like jetpacks breaking the map or anything like that. Yeah, that's the thing, Rook. These maps they came out with the anniversary playlist, with the CE anniversary playlist. So these maps were kind of for that. So that's why I'm rating them kind of based on that mode. I don't think that's just one niche mode that they played well in. No, I think that's a pretty important mode to consider when ranking these maps. Headlong, however, I didn't hate it, but it's or not Headlong. What the fuck's this map called? It's Hang 'em High. That map's just eh. So you could probably put it bad, but like because you're spawning with a pistol in this in the anniversary settings, it does kind of promote pushing out of your base. And you can actually go on the middle platforms, the bridges in the center, and actually stay alive. You don't get melted right away. Where's it at? Asylum. This is like the original. I mean, this is another remake of Sank, but it's not as good as the hardcore Sank and Reach. But I have to give it an A. I mean, if Sank is S, then regular Asylum's gotta be A. The Pit, I think I put the Pit S. Nexus, the King of the Hill map for the hardcore settings. That's A in my opinion. I think it is a good map for King of the Hill. It's a nice, smaller map. Close quarters, symmetrical, has a grenade launcher on it. That's fun to use on this map. Has a snipe. You can make some pretty nasty plays with that. And yeah, it plays really well for King of the Hill, which is the map it was designed for. Kind of sad how all of Reach's best 4v4s are remakes. Yeah. You know what else was sad about 4v4 and Reach was the fact that they've removed vehicles from it. I always hated that, man. In regular 4v4 Team Slayer and Reach, there were they did away with vehicles. Like you had vehicles in Halo 2 and Halo 3 and 4v4, but not Reach. But it looks like they're bringing that back for Halo Infinite, so that's cool. Spire, another invasion map. But I didn't mind playing this for BTB. It was actually pretty fun in BTB. But, I mean, the one thing that stands out about this map is the Spire, like, on the one end of the map. And that was cool, being able to lift all the way up at the top of this giant tower. You could sit up there, snipe down at people. But it wasn't anything that special. It's just going meh for me. Countdown, I'm going meh. I know it's one of the competitive maps. Pretty prominent map in Reach, but I just think it was a little too enclosed. I feel like you needed to knock down a bunch of walls on this map. I think there's a little too much cover, a little too many routes you could take. Kind of felt like a maze a little bit. I think it should have been, if it was open a little more somehow, I think I would have liked it more. Not that it was super enclosed, but yeah, that's just meh for me. Sword base. Obviously, this map took inspiration from boarding action from CE, and I think this is a better version of boarding action. You have the bridges to get to each side. You can lift up to the top levels. Again, it's just okay map to me. And that's the thing with Reach's maps, man. Like, they all had to fit in the campaign. So, like, because of that, I think that kind of hurts the maps because they have to work in both campaign and in multiplayer. And that's either going to hurt the campaign a little or the map itself, and that takes away a little bit of, you know, creativity. You can't just do anything and everything because you got to remember it's got to be both a multiplayer map and a campaign map. But I understand why they did that for Reach, because they had Firefight and they had to have a lot of maps. So I mean, I get it. This is an invasion map. I don't care for it. A couple of these are. I'll throw this one in. I mean, for invasion, it was just meh. That was just meh. Meh. Floodgate, that was meh. Okay. Paradiso, BTB. That's going bad. I don't like this map at all. For BTB, it's just weird. Blood Gulch, bad. And Pinnacle, this is a pretty iconic map in Halo Reach. A lot of people used to get multi-kills on this for their montages. But that's just going to go meh for me. And I'm looking at this and I have no dog water. Yeah, so a lot of meh. Don't have any dog water. But if I look at these others, like the dog water, we didn't have any dog water here. Just Longest, yeah. Yeah, I look at the dog waters for the other games, and then I definitely agree. They're probably... I don't think I would put any of these dog water. Yeah, a whole lot of mez. Yeah. Sankin Pit as S. I almost want to put Zealot up there, but nah, it does have its flaws. I mean, mainly that top area is just weird, I guess. And, you know, this map, it does look like it took inspiration from Midship, and Midship's definitely a better map than Zealot, so I'll keep it A.